Devolving Missiles. Gives me a 5/6 and a card that does 5 damage to everything at the end of the Oh my god, if he can't kill that, it actually wrecks his board. It actually just kills him. There's no way. There's no way. So, Control Demon Hunter is a deck that revolves around the soul fragments and also just controlling their board. It's fairly self-explanatory. Basically, I made a couple of changes to the deck while we were going, but this is the final iteration of the build. A Cycle of Hatred is just a good way of developing a board at the end of the game, especially if you are dealing against an aggro deck and you need to develop a board quickly. Alright, if you're playing against an aggro deck that goes wide, you do get to control the board moderately well with things like the Shard Shatter Mystic and cards like the Blade Dance and killing them with your weapons. And all that aside, you do actually have a couple of situations where late game, they still have a lot of small minions, right? Because of the Voracious Reader, they're able to draw a ton of cards very, very quickly. So at the end of the game, you can actually usually get 3 to 4 minions off of this Cycle of Hatred, as well as killing off some of your own minions that you trade in. Say you have a Volpera Scoundrel, you trade into something or get it a little bit lower, or just hit face with it first, and then you can get slightly increased stats that way. Then you have good late game with Sociologist, Coleal Fang, and Netheronimus, as well as Metamorphosis and the Soul Shard Lapidary for a little bit of finishing power. And because there are so many warriors with weapons out there, like that's their whole win condition, I actually like keeping the Kobold Sticky Fingers to steal their weapon. If you want to run the Acidic Swamp Ooze because you either A, don't have this epic, or B, you think it's just not going to be reliable enough and you just went the 3-2, then run the Acidic Swamp Ooze. It's a very, very good replacement. Anyway, this deck is quite strong. So yeah, just go ahead and give it a try. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to answer any of them. And if you like the content, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It would help me out a ton. And even though we are now at 10,000, give a round of applause to all of us. I would still like some subscriptions. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's jump into it. So, we have Marrow Slicer, which is nice. It gets, and Spirit Jailer. Well, no, the Spirit Jailer is the nice one. Mage Hunter could actually be useful, and I'd rather keep it and just have it just in case he has the 9/9 Rattlegore. Like, literally just out of fear of that card and maybe him cheesing it out. We're gonna be able to use the Star Guardian. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be able to use the Star Guardian. No. He's got Pirates. Is he not gonna be big? Aw, man. I was so ready to get rid of, like, one of the cards that wins him the game. No, man. That's lame. Well, we could still maybe get rid of something important. I think people underestimate the power of this Star Student, Stelina. I think Stelina is actually a pretty decent card. Obviously not, like, God tier, but I think that she fills in some cool niche roles. It also means that keeping the Mage Hunter was kind of lame and kind of not great. We'll hit into those two and pass. Okay, so basically what we're going to look... I don't even know what we want to necessarily get rid of. I'm pretty sure he's going like Bomb Warrior. Okay. Stelina would be better if there's a... But it stops... No, guys, don't meme on this, okay? It's a good card. It's actually a decent card. The thing is, it stops combo mages fairly consistently. If you can play it turn 4 or coin it out, or get rid of Druid's animal companions, what are they supposed to do? Like, what do they do if they don't have animal companion? Or you get rid of their Kael'thas, or Kael'thas, or Kael'thas. Definitely Kael'thas. Was right the second time. It's kind of nuts. It's kind of nuts. Okay, so don't judge. Don't judge, okay? It's good. I don't necessarily want to play it now, though, because I don't know exactly what warrior wants to keep in their hand. We'll play it anyway. All of these are somewhat problematic, actually. He pumps up things. This was a card he discovered, and I don't have that many weapons. And if he steals my 4/2 weapon one time, like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I don't even have it in my hand as of right now. I think the Doctor's probably more problematic because he just puts a ton of bombs in my deck and can up it. But Shield Slam can kill off a minion, which is annoying. I think I want to get rid of Doctor, though. I think that keeping him from pumping up the bomb, the wrench caliber, because you already know he drew. Wait, we don't know he drew a weapon. For some reason I thought he played Corsair Cache, and now it doesn't matter. Now it doesn't matter if I play my Marrow Slicer because he already used this. I'm gonna do that and keep minions on the board. I play around Blade Storm. If he brawls, at least one decent minion will probably live. I don't actually mind that very much. I think getting rid of the rush minion means he can't rush into one of my things. He can't pump another weapon. And Shield Slam's problematic, but if I keep giving board pressure, or if I keep applying board pressure, sorry, I do enough damage to it shouldn't really matter too much. Like, as of right now, I just do 10, I do more than 10 damage. I do 10, 15 damage to him this turn alone. And he just played the 4/4 for presence on the board, so we can just play this. Unless he has a second one. Unless I misread this situation and he actually has a second one and steals this weapon. But I highly doubt that that's the case. Hey, WP. How's it going? Wanchi. How's it going? Guys! Guys! Hold up. This is important. This is very important. We did it. We did it. We got there. We got to 10K. We are officially real gamers now. We are officially real tubers now, if you will. That's what we YouTubers call ourselves when we get to 10K. We call ourselves tubers. Trust me, I know. I'm officially one of us now. No, he wipes my board. It's actually not that big of a deal. Do I want to? Is it worth silencing him? Wait, if I get Twin Slice off of this, does it just win me the game? Or do I want to just rush into that? He doesn't die, which is the problem. But it's not like he has silence or anything, so I might as well just play him and get a 9-1 on the board. Like, there's no problem with this. Like, what does he do to stop this? It's got a good death rattle and everything. I think we slap his face. I mean, if he could steal my weapon, he would have done it already. I think I hold on to it. I don't want to do it. If he wants to shield slam this minion, go ahead and do it. I don't care. Anyone else not seeing the deck tracker pop up? Yeah, I don't know why that's the, oh wait. Why did it go away? No, he had a thing! He had the thing! Oh my god, wait, I'm tilted. That was a discovered minion? Oh my god. I'll figure out why it's not popping up. Hold up. I'll fix it while it's his turn, because he's just going to play some more minions, gain a ton of armor. I feel like I was close to killing him. I did, but now it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case. And now he's going to shield slam my 5/9 like a big fat jerk. So, kind of tilted about that. I'm not going to lie, but it's okay. I could just play this, give him a lot of armor, give myself 3/3/3s. Or I could silence both of these. If I do it this way, he gains 6 armor. I don't think I care about 6 armor. I mean, I get to do 5 damage to him anyway. And he needs to have Blade Storm to combat this. And it just makes my Netherondymus stronger, so I don't mind it very much. You guys can't Q-snipe me anymore? My rank is too bad or too good? Dude, freaking rude, man. Oh, wait, you guys are... Oh, no. Ooh, Soul Shear. What a good card to get here. What a perfectly good card to get here. That sounds sarcastic, but I'm not being sarcastic. So that's happening. I should play Volpera Scoundrel, this, and Hero Power, probably. Ooh, we can play that, actually. Charge? Not charge. Kinda lame. Kinda lame, champ. I have lower win conditions now. I don't really know how well I win the game, or how well I can actually win the game. I need to draw Skull of Gul'dan or some card draw. I think that's this deck's biggest weakness, by the way. Maybe I should have gone with Spectral Sight. He just used Brawl. Maybe I save Netherondymus for a little bit. Just a little bit. Just to see if we can bait out more removal. Because I feel like we should win this game. We got a Marrow Slicer. We heal up a little bit. That's actually not bad. Let's just play a 2-3. I don't want to play this yet. I know he just used a Brawl, but he also drew a card recently. I don't know. I'm kind of scared. I want to have at least another win condition in my hand before I commit anything to the board. Well, maybe instead of Metamorphosis, we can go with another draw card. That might be good. Because I feel like that's one of my biggest issues. One of the biggest issues for me, at least, personally. Or at least for this deck. He does nothing and he passes turn. That's not going to do anything. Let's just play these and go face for a ton of damage and just get rid of all of his armor. We don't need to commit too much. Like, what does he do? What exactly does he do to my board that I have to be scared of? Do you want that streamin'? Do you want that streamin' be your real job? Grammatically? That was incorrect. But I understand what you're asking. And ideally, yeah, that would be awesome, man. Realistically, I don't know if it'll actually happen. But hitting 10k subs definitely makes it at least slightly more realistic. Dude, I wanted to, like... I can't play more minions to get him to commit to another Brawl, though. That's the problem. There's a Blade Storm. We're forcing out some removal from him, which is pretty decent for us. Skull Gul'dan right here, baby. Off the top. Off the dome. We'll get one. No. I mean, healing's not bad, I guess. It's fine. No. Not a huge fan of these cards. I don't do enough damage to this guy, man. I don't... Oh my god, Nothrondimus is such a good card, but I'm too scared to play him because I'm a big baby. I feel like he's just gonna brawl, and as long as I have like smaller things on the board, I don't want to do it. Oh, snap. He can't play the weapon and hit, though. He'll take damage. And he can't play the Doctor this turn. He can't hit. He literally has to armor and pass. If he hits, he dies. And I think he knows that. I have no weapons in my deck. Metamorphosis wins me the game. Soul Shard Lapidary can win me the game. He's already used both Armor Smiths, so I feel like I can just consistently do damage to him and eventually win. Holding on to Nothrondimus as long as I have might have been a misplay. Shield Slam. Hit. Interesting. Couple of cards win me the game here. Okay, we got the Lapidary. We'll just win. Okay. We just outvalued him in the end. Pretty decent, actually. Pretty decent plays. Yeah, he didn't get the weapon, and you could say that's a reason why he ended up, why I ended up winning. But, like, he did have 2 risky skippers, double Armor Smith with a Battle Rage. He also had the Lord Barov to kill off my board. Like, he had a lot of things to deal with me. He also played the Kobold Sticky Fingers on 5, knowing that I'm a Demon Hunter, which means that he just inherently didn't get that much value out of it, but that's just me. I don't think I would have done that. But I do think card draws this deck's biggest weakness. But that being said, I just didn't draw any of my Skulls of Gul'dan, even though I went through about half my deck. But maybe I'll change it. I'm not sure yet. He's on the leftmost side, so we'll keep that. I actually like the Marrow Slicer and Soul Shear, just in case we need to kill a minion. What is the giveaway? I already said that it's going to be giveaways of subs at the end of the stream, basically. It's going to be just one of those things where I choose a random person, and they get a sub. This is why I kept Soul Shear, by the way, to kill off the 1-3. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to do too much, because I'm pretty sure he's going to Cramming Session immediately. There we go, there's the snap. But I feel like killing it off sooner rather than later is good, because I just don't want that spell damage on the board. I feel like it's just good to get rid of it. And now I get the Shatter Mystic into a deck that, like, literally runs next to no minions, so love to see it. Love to see it, man. But it's okay. Draw 3. Okay, it's not Cramming Session. I don't want to do nothing, so we'll just coin that out. What does that leave for my next turn? I get the Spectral Sight next turn in Hero Power, so it's not even that bad. Really is not. I think that this deck needs a little more AoE. Chaos Nova might... Why, man? Why do you run that card? It doesn't make any sense. Nobody runs weapon removal anymore. Oh, we have to silence this. This is actually super solid. Hit face, though. Pass. Maybe we're just getting unlucky. The deck has AoE. Like the Shatter Mystic. Potentially Blade Dance. Although I don't really like Blade Dance in the deck. And I'm probably going to get rid of it. I see people running it. It just doesn't feel good to me. Like if you don't have a weapon on the board, it doesn't do anything. Like the most you can do is like 1 damage. And it's garbage. Because you don't run Twin Slice in the deck. So I'm thinking about getting rid of Blade Slice and putting in Chaos Nova. Or the neutral card that does 2 damage to all with Spell Burst. That could also be pretty decent. And it's a minion on the board. But I don't really have that many cheap spells. I have some. I have things like Soul Shear and stuff. So like it'll be able to work. But uh-oh. That was a weird card that I did not expect actually. Like not even a little bit. That's so weird. Let's just kill off everything. Let's just kill that off too. I might have wanted to save them on the board so I could Cycle of Hatred, but I would have taken too much damage. Cult Neophyte and like probably next turn. Oh my god. I don't like that. I don't like that he gets another Prime off of it. It's really annoying. It is actually quite annoying. I'm not even just saying that. We get another silence off the top right here. Boom. Consume magic. What'd I tell you? 100% of the time. 100% of the time. Kill this off and then probably just increase the cost of spells. I don't need to draw more right now. Blade Dance for the Lapidary. Or Illidary? Illidary? Who's that? No, the card draw whenever a minion dies doesn't work because you actually don't have that many minions in this deck. It's very control heavy with like spells and stuff. Very infrequently will you actually get stuff off. Then he plays a spell. That sucks. The rush minion? We'll trade in a couple of times here. It's a pretty solid play. We have to trade in 2 things to kill off the 3/4, but it's fine. We still leave ourselves with some pressure. The rush minion's not bad. No, yeah, you're right. You are in fact correct. Oh, it summons 3/1/1s. It's not a bad card. Oh, of course. I would be silly of me to not think of this card as being like not god tier. So what am I thinking? Devolving Missiles gives me a 5/6 and a card that does 5 damage to everything at the end of the Oh my god, if he can't kill that, it actually wrecks his board. It actually just kills him. There's no way. There's no way. That's actually hilarious. That's actually god tier. I don't want to waste this yet. I want to combo it with the Blade Dance potentially. This, I feel like could get Polymorphed or Silence, so I want to use that more proactively. So we'll just play that and Hero Power and slap his face. And we'll draw 1. It's better to just cycle now, I think. Oh my gosh. That was a horrible choice. That was a horrible choice. Or at least horrible draws. Oh, command the Ildari. Oh, okay. I thought okay. I thought that was a minion, but okay. The 3/1/1 rushes isn't actually that bad. You're right. It's actually pretty decent. Oh my god, I cannot believe that he gave me that nuts though. That was insane. That was so stupid and lame. I mean, I could have killed off a lot of his stuff with the Lapidary and Blade Dance anyway. Like, it wasn't the end of the world, but it was still quite lucky for me to not have to use any of that anyway. Poor guy. Don't hit the 5/1 with anything. I was gonna say you can just ping it, but that's actually not that bad of a play. Thank God we still have one soul fragment in the deck. If we didn't, this would be really bad. Let me just Blade Dance and then trade this in here and go face for 6. We still have the Warlord. I just feel like with only one soul fragment in the deck, it's possible that I draw the 1, which means that it's better to play the Lapidary sooner rather than later. I just feel like not playing it would have been problematic. He gets a 6/6, it's fine, I get to kill it. No way it's Mirror Entity, right? Dude, if it's Mirror Entity, I'm gonna be so upset. Okay, it's not. We'll hit it. Is it Ice Barrier? Yeah, it's fine. Dude, I think the Coilfang Warlord is like one of the most critically underrated cards in the game. It's so good. And it's like a hard single target removal that can kill almost anything that then gives you a taunt after the fact. It's so strong. Get myself a spell. We learn that that's not a demon. Summon 3/1/1 taunts. That's so bad. This is such a bad card. What do we get randomly though? Eh, we'll draw 2. Why not? Do we be mean or do we just do this? I think we just do this. I feel like this is just better. Maybe I should have Star Studented. But maybe not. Like if he didn't play anything last turn, I burn Mazaki. I might have, but he has nothing in his hand. He has very little in his hand. No, I should have. I should have. Oh God. Oh, okay. I was gonna say he's gonna like evocation or whatever. No, I could have stopped him. You madman. You monster. Now, what's the last card in his hand? Actually, it doesn't matter. I can't play that because it needs to be outcast. I mean, I could just kill everything and get a ton of 3/3s. If he draws evocation, I think killing that's worth it. They will do it. Why not? He lives anyway. He lives through most things unless he gets Flame Strike. We get rid of his Sorcerer's Apprentice so he can't play things for cheaper. That's fine. Oh, yay, we push damage. Yeah. I think he's gonna be tempo, so I think the Battle Lord's good. I think that it'll stall him and gain me some health. Crimson Runner is a good card to draw. Cycle of Hatred is a bit slow, but still good. We need to draw Soul Fragments and Shard Shatter Mystic. Those are the 2 most important cards to draw. Most important cards. We have the Warblades, which is actually also quite good. Okay, we really need Soul Shards now. We have nothing to play turn 2, which isn't unheard of. How do I play around this? What do I do here? Cobalt Sticky Fingers. Maybe I want to replace him. I feel like he's an interesting card. Oh? Is he going control as well? Are we going to, like, control each other to the end of time? We'll chip away at it. That way we can play the Warblades and kill it next turn, and it's fine. Immediately draws a Soul Fragment, which is kind of good for us, actually. The more he draws, the more likely we are to win the game. Because it's less likely that he gets his combos off, which is quite nice. It's quite nice for us. The Warblades feels like a bad play. But at the same time, what else am I supposed to do? I guess the Scoundrel's actually not bad. We'll play that instead. That was a good draw. Soul Shear is probably my best option. Get Soul Fragments into my deck. Cycle of Hatred I feel like is a surprisingly decent card. And running 1 I think is good, but at the same time I feel like there's a lot of removal to kill it all off. But I don't know how I would make it more balanced. Wait a minute, this guy's going my deck. What is even happening? What even is this? You coined hero power that? I feel like that's so forced. I feel like you don't need to do that. I feel like you can just hold on to your resources. I'll just play him. It stalls out. It protects me moderately well. We can play these soon. I want to play these as soon before Militia? Whatever. The Sociologist. I want to play these two things, ideally like turn 6, and then this turn 7, so that way I can get the most out of her, if that makes sense. Okay! Alright, I see you! My god, my guy. You're insane. Let's just kill this off and then hit this into that. And now we get to heal at least 6 off of this, which is fine. We don't do as much damage to his face, so I'm fine with that. Could this guy be running my old version of this deck that used to run Polkelt? Because I used to run it so I could draw things like Nothrondamus and a Sociologist and Coilfang Warlord and Cycle of Hatred, so I could draw all of those more consistently. But I don't know. What is this? Is this a bit of hair? Or is this part of my hat? No, this is my hair. Let me fix this. It's bugging me. Actually, I don't need a hat anymore. I don't care. Oh no, this is a poof. There's a poof here. He does nothing this turn? But why? But for what? Literally nothing. That's so weird. Let's just slam him for a ton. We still get to get a lot out of Sociologist, okay? Don't judge me. Soul Shear can still set up a better Sociologist in like a turn or two, and it's fine. We also have the Marrow Slicer. Like, Sociologist is gonna get full value. Skull of Gul'dan, draw a Soul Fragment. He does not draw a Soul Fragment. Kind of lame. By Marrow Slicer. Let's do this in Marrow Slicer and slap him in the face. We can't kill him this turn. Okay, well, we draw a Soul Fragment, which is kind of lame. Metamorphosis can help me finish him off next turn. Let's just push for a ton. What is he waiting for? What does he need? Like, why has he not really played anything the past 2 turns? I mean, I feel like obviously there are things he can do, and he has a ton of reduced cost cards from Skull of Gul'dan. But the fact that he's just let himself go down to 4 feels weird to me. I feel like maybe he just wanted to heal a ton off of the weapons. I feel like he made a misplay, because he wanted to heal a lot off of the weapons probably, and wanted to be kind of greedy with it. But at the same time, he allowed himself to take a ton of damage rather than just using the cards in his hand to kill off my minions. Because I feel like sure he gets to heal 5 more because he has this, and maybe even more. But he took an extra 5, plus 2 hits from a 3. So that's an extra like 11, 12 damage. Instead of just like killing some of my stuff off, which I feel like he might have been able to do. Maybe he runs Magtheridon and he's baiting me. I mean, I guess that could be true. But it's not like I can't deal with Magtheridon. Actually, dealing with Magtheridon would be quite difficult now that I think about it. Okay. He heals up all of them, which is good. For him, not for me. But you get what I mean. Alright. That's fine. He gets to heal back up to 12. Very good. Very nice of him. Very, very good. Very well played. And I'll Coilfang it. Leaves me with a 5-9, hard for him to kill. I didn't have lethal or anything, so why force it? I'm still gonna hit, though, because I have another weapon in my hand. And yes, I'm playing Demon Hunter. I'm playing a control, like, Soul Fragment Demon Hunter that I think is a pretty interesting, good build. Soul Shear with the Sociologist next turn is a really, really, really strong play. Or if he plays Sociologist himself, then I can play Cycle of Hatred, which is also a pretty good play. In my opinion. So I have a good response to a couple of different things here. Magtheridon would be the only thing that, like, outright sucks. But Mirror Slicer's fine. He kills it. That's fine. We just Metamorphosis kill him. We don't even have to do anything crazy. Unless he heals somehow for 1. No, yeah, he doesn't. We win. Perfect. We just blast him. Okay. That guy's deck was interesting. It was very similar to mine. But also, I don't like running Skull of Gul'dan in that deck anymore. I run Spectral Sight because it's 1, easier to play for only 1 less card draw. And 2, if you draw Soul Fragments, the Skull of Gul'dan just like counters itself. So it feels weird. But the opponent was interesting. I think he held on to his weapon too long. I feel like at a certain point, you just need to commit and not go for the nuts. Like, it worked for him, I guess. But I feel like he took at least 6 more damage than he needed to. And only healed, like, 5 more than he would have anyway. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. I don't think you should... Like, this has been a mentality of mine for a while, where I try to get the most out of cards and be greedy. But I feel like if you're on the ropes, especially if you have no board presence and you're at, like, 14 health, you can't afford to be that greedy. You need to just use it. And I feel like he could have been at, like, you know, not 3 right there. I feel like he could have been at, like, 9-ish health if he had played a little bit differently. Which means I wouldn't have been able to kill him there. And I still probably would have won, but the game wouldn't have ended this turn. They would have had more time to buy stuff. Buy time. So I feel like if you're in a losing position, you can't be greedy. If you're in a winning position, you can be, though. And that's what I try to do as much as I can.